Hello, guys. This is for my eighth grade students who are in Washington, D.C. this week. I hope you all are having a good time. I promised I would film this video for you to just kind of help you through these last final parts. What I do want to say is that what I learned staying yesterday was that over spring break or before we leave for spring break, all parts of your agri-science fair at this point should be completed. And so I know that sounds daunting, so that's why I've made this video super explicit and I've tried to give you all of the key details of how to write the last few parts of your paper. So in total, this is your discussion, your conclusion, your summary, and your acknowledgments. So that's 4 different parts. Okay? And then I will try to show you the example that's posted. So first step, if you're like, I don't know where to begin, first open your notebook for one. Second, in the agri-science fair section, okay, what you are going to need first is this thing called the agri-science fair final written report. Okay, this is what you will turn in to your Genius Hour leader on Friday, so that way they can get graded over spring break, and they'll have a grade before you go to our Go Center presentation. Okay, now guys, all this is the same thing that you've really been working on. It just basically puts it in this nice little document here. Okay, all you have to do, so you can see here, all of these parts are things that you've already done, right? So you don't have to redo these. All you have to do, so let's say I'm ready to copy over my others work. I delete this and then I paste in my others work, okay? Please, 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 please make sure that all of these fonts stay the same. Times New Roman, 12-point font. Make sure that everything stays double spaced. Okay, so up here can be single spaced, but down here, make sure this stays double spaced. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, but you can see these are the last little bits that you are looking for: discussion, conclusion, summary, and acknowledgments. Okay, very, very simple. And I'll even do an example with you. So if I were to go over to some student work here, I bet if I were to go into Camden's probably done it. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Easton Brady has done it. Okay, so I'm going to use his as an example. So you can see he's got his title right here. He's got student researchers, etc. right here. He's got his topic is important to the agriculture industry. He's kept it all the same. He's got his others work in here. He's got all of this good stuff. Okay, and then all the way down through his others work. He's even got his summary, and then he's got his acknowledgments. Okay, all you think to me. That is all you are doing. That is one part. Okay. Once you get that done, you can kind of see what it is that you need to complete as far as like what's left on the written report. And like I said, that is the discussion, the conclusion, the results, and the acknowledgments, and the summary. Okay, now I know you're like, Mr. Gillett, that sounds like so much. I promise all of the other kids this week are also finishing them too. You all just don't happen to be with us in person. Okay, now I know you're like, Mr. Gillett, how do I start? Well, there is a section called Middle School Agri-Science Fair Final Parts that if you were to click into, I have gone through and I have given you all everything as far as how to write results. What does an example results look like? I even give you a link to Owen Howard's paper. Discussion. I tell you how long each of them should be. So for example, if you were ready to be done with the discussion, you should have one paragraph on what do the results of the study mean, and then the second paragraph of how are the results of the study related to what you found in the others work section. And guys, I even give you some sentence starters on how to do it. Okay? First one and then second one. So if you follow, this would be the starting one for paragraph 1, this would be the starting one for paragraph 2. I give you an example discussion. So this is Owen Howard's. Then you get down to the conclusion. The conclusion again is 2 paragraphs. One paragraph should answer this question: what should be done and or changed as a result of the research? So let's say that you did a test on, I'm going to use Kaylee Frizzles for an example because she tested almond flour versus cricket flour versus whatever. Well, maybe in her opinion, as a result of her study, we should start using cricket flour more often because people truly couldn't tell a difference based on her test. You know what I mean? Okay, states what the next steps are to continue the research. This is if you were given a chance to continue this, What would you do differently, but also what would you do more of? Okay, so would you run more trials? Would you test for a longer period of time? Would you include more people in your survey? Those types of things. Okay, then the last one is the summary. The summary is your longest, but if you make each of these two to three sentences, you're going to be there in just in no time. Okay, one, for why the student chose to conduct the study. Two, why the study is important to the agriculture industry. Three, how it was conducted. So this is like basically a copy and paste of your methods, only a little bit simpler. Okay, you don't have to go into as much detail. What was found out by conducting the study, and then how do the results apply within the agriculture industry? Then I've given you some examples of how to start those sentences, okay? There's another copy down here of Owen Howard's paper so you can see exactly what you should write, okay? Guys, I am going to tell Mr. Stanley to please let you all know about this, and that way you all can reach out to me with questions because I'm happy to help. You just have to let me know. I will send out an email to all of the DC kids this week to let you know maybe the teachers will move your alls to the bottom of the stack, but you should make a goal for yourself that when you get back to the hotel at night, one of you work on if you have your partner there, or if not, you don't have your partner there, but you should try to make sure you are knocked out and ready to go by Friday, okay? Please reach out to me with questions. I will happily jump on a meet. I will happily make a phone call with you all. Whatever I can do to help you all, I'm happy to do, okay? I hope you all are having fun. Wish I wasn't at school and wish I was there too, but I am, like I said, I'm happy to help in whatever you all need.